My name is Amy Leibrand and I work in photography and digital image manipulation. I use both my computer and my iPhone to edit images, and I am part of the global mobile photography movement. I also use my DSLR separately, and I have started using film cameras, which is a whole other animal, and I'm very much at the bottom of the learning curve there. If I had to name a favorite author of all time, I would have to choose Dr. Seuss. The worlds that he created through words and images were, I mean, they're just amazing. I mean, you just want to escape them and jump right in the book and pretend that you're there. And being a daydreamer, those were the perfect books for me as a kid. And even now, I really enjoy them as an adult. Currently, I am reading a book by Chuck Klosterman that I've read at least 4 times called Sex, Drugs, and Cocoa Puffs, and it's hilarious. It's essentially a series of short stories on pop culture. He writes on pop culture a lot, and I also really adore David Sedaris. He's fantastic. So I tend to like the quirkier, funnier kinds of things that don't go very deep but will make you laugh. As far as a literary character that I identify with the most, I would have to say Alice from Alice's Adventures in Wonderland by Lewis Carroll. She was such a curious girl, a daydreamer. She was an escapist, and I definitely identify with that. She was determined but had a temper and could get sidetracked easily. Alice definitely is a character that I channel when I'm photographing myself. And I would say that a lot of my images reflect, are directly influenced by Alice in Wonderland. I would love to give you a tour of my studio, except I don't really have a studio. The room I'm sitting in, you can see there's boxes, there's images, and I don't know, stuff I'm mounting on the floor, notes, notebooks. But I don't have a traditional setup. I'm kind of an unorthodox kind of photographer where I shoot whatever fancies me in the moment. I don't have a studio where I have professional lighting, and you know, any professional photographer would just cringe at my inability to to really understand my camera. I tend to shoot snapshots. I take snapshots and then I layer them and I blend them and I mask them and create a narrative and a story through layering different images. So a bit of an unorthodox way of approaching photography, which is, I think it's probably disingenuous to say that I'm a photographer. I'm more of an image manipulator. So this is the room that I do a lot of my work in, but you know, I really don't have the traditional setup, I guess. If you I'm on social media. You can find me on Facebook. You can find me on Twitter. I'm active on Instagram. I do a lot of my work under the pseudonym This Space. So if you don't find me by Googling my name, you can Google This Space, and I will pop up in various places. You can reach me if you want to see, you can reach me through my website, and if you want to see any additional work that I'm doing, anything that I'm working on, or places where I'm exhibiting, you can visit my website, which is thisspacesrented.com. And you can reach me through my website. If you have anything to talk about, please drop me a line. Thank you.